Can you hear me?
Now we can. What is your name?
Hi. My name is Kimberly Ann Johnson.
Okay, your ticket is 25 R0 3106. You were ticketed for making a prohibited turn back on the 11th day of May about 9:20 in the morning at 13 Mile Road in Crooks. You can admit or deny responsibility, or you can admit responsibility with an explanation. How do you wish to proceed?
With an explanation.
You're admitting responsibility with an explanation?
Yeah, I don't agree to the ticket. That's what I want to say.
What does not agree to the ticket mean?
Well, I feel like I shouldn't have got written a ticket, sir.
Are you responsible for the infraction for which you were cited?
No, sir.
Yeah, we'll call that a denial.
Okay, thank you.
Raise your right hands, please.
Sure.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth?
It is the truth, yes.
Will it be the truth?
Yes, sir.
The officer will testify first, please.
Your Honor, on May 11th at approximately 9:20 in the morning, I was sitting stationary on Windermere, which is just north of the intersection of Crooks and 13 Mile. I had a very clear view of the entire intersection. I watched as Miss Johnson, as she was traveling eastbound on Crooks, on 13 Mile, in her blue 2019 Jeep Compass. She came up to the intersection, and just prior to the intersection, she stopped under the no left turn sign, the left turn signal, which is blocked out. There's, as I testified prior, there's a no left turn sign at the beginning of the intersection. There's also a no left turn sign at the other side of the intersection, and she made the left turn. I stopped her at Lexington. I spoke with her. She stated she did not see the signs and she was following her GPS. I explained to her that, yes, the GPS would probably still direct her that way because it's not always updated on construction. However, you still have to be aware of your surroundings and look up, and if there's any signs posted for not making a left or a right or whatever it might be, you're supposed to follow those. I came back, I issued her a citation for the prohibited turn, and she was very upset that she received a ticket about it, and here we are.
Thank you. Ms. Johnson?
Yes, I did. I'm an Uber driver, and I had my passenger in my back seat. I didn't see no sign said no left turn. I proceeded over into the lane. I guess it's covered because it has construction like he stated. I'm not familiar with that process, sir. I proceeded and turned, and then when he pulled up behind me and pulled me over, I asked him and said, "Oh, are you?" He asked me, "Do you know why I'm pulling you over?" I said, "No, sir." I said, "I don't know." And I looked at the gentleman in the back. I said, "I don't know why he's pulling me over." He was stated too. I don't know why he's pulling over. And he said, I had a no turn. I did not see no turn. I was following my GPS, and I did not know if when they covered the light thing, that don't mean you can't make a turn there either.
They have the lane blocked off too, but how long had you been driving on 13 Mile before you got to Crooks?
How long I've been driving on it before I got to Crooks?
Yeah.
From 11 Mile in Southfield.
So you drove past 2 miles worth of no left turn signs.
But
no left turn signs started at Woodward or Coolidge and went all the way to the east to 13 Mile Road. So it's not like you hadn't seen a series of no left turn signs. You passed scores of no left turn signs.
Well, I didn't see, I'm not familiar with that. I'm not even from that area. And like
this
I stated,
is at 9 o'clock in the morning. You probably passed 100 of them.
No, sir, I haven't passed 100 of them. No, I haven't. I'm speaking the truth. I have not passed.
No, I'm talking about at 9:20 on the 11th day of May, you passed scores of no left turn signs. You drove past them, which
That's
is
not
what
true,
you're supposed
sir.
to do. Ma'am, you just told me that you drove on 13 Mile Road from 11 Mile in Southfield.
Say from 11 miles to wherever the gentleman say I turned at, the officer.
No, you didn't. You can stay on 11 Mile and you will never hit 13 Mile, ma'am. You made a left
Okay,
turn. Off
let's make this clear.
Let's make this clear. Let's make this clear.
Okay.
I'm telling you that you passed scores of no left turn signs as you proceeded east on 13 Mile Road from Woodward Avenue to Crooks.
And wouldn't that come into play if I was turning on those different several things that you're speaking of? Maybe I would have noticed those left turn signs. I'm advising you the truth that I didn't see the left no turn sign.
Not seeing a sign is not a defense for violating this.
Well, I don't feel I violated the turn.
Ma'am,
That's just my honest opinion.
Right there. There's no way if you missed
In
them.
a civil infraction matter, ma'am, we're not.
Let me just inform you, sir, the officer. You sitting there because you know that's a trap for people who does not travel in that area. You sitting there waiting for people to turn around there and make that mistake. Because, excuse me, can I please finish talking, sir?
We're
no, sir. You sitting there right there.
You're correct. I was sitting there because everybody makes that turn. You're done. This is what I had to deal with on the road after she got a ticket.
Johnson, if you want to unmute yourself, we will be able to hear what you're saying.
I'm saying the officer, sir, you're sitting in that parking lot.
Ma'am, it's not your turn to talk at this point.
Okay.
You've testified as to what happened. I understand. You didn't think you were violating the law when you made the turn.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you don't feel you need a ticket for making a mistake. But that's what a civil infraction is. It's a mistake. It's not a crime. There's no intent to do evil as a requisite element of a civil infraction. You made a mistake. The consequences of the mistake is a fine for $130. It needs to be
the
online
officer,
or by mail.
Excuse me?
No, I'm not excusing you. It's still, I'm speaking. I'd ask you to stop interrupting me. The fine is $130, and that's the fine for the civil infraction for which you are responsible.
Well, Judge, you don't have to be rude.
Mail, or,
you don't have to be rude and disrespectful.
Nor do you. iPhone, what is your name, please?
Samer Salah.
Okay. Your tickets are 25 RO 03118 and 3118A. One ticket is for using an electronic device while you're operating a car, and the other ticket is for operating on expired plates. The ticket was issued on the 11th day of May. When did you get the new plates or tabs?
I ordered it right away after that, like the next week, and I have a proof of it here. Let me.
You're going to need to turn on your camera so we can see what you want to show.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, can you see? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah. What I need to see is right under your hand.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay, can you read the very bottom line, the first 10 or 12 numbers?
Okay, 051120. Sorry.
Same day. Is there anything you want to add to this, officer, as to the expired plates ticket?
Yes, sir. I can dismiss that portion.
So that ticket, Mr. Slott, is dismissed.
Okay.
And that leaves the other one, which is the more serious of the two. And that is the citation for operating while using a mobile electronic device. You can admit or deny responsibility for that, or you can admit responsibility with an explanation. How do you wish to proceed?
I deny responsibility.
If you raise your right hands, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. The officer will testify first, please.
Okay.
Sir, on the date and time printed on the ticket, I was behind Mr. Samer. We were northbound on 11 Mile. I could see him in the left lane. There was a left arrow, the green left arrow, and his vehicle did not proceed. I could see him on his phone from, I was behind to the right. I could see him on his phone. He did not go. And then at the end of this cycle for the green arrow, I believe somebody honked. I don't have it in my explanation. He stuck his hand out through his sunroof and he waved as if to say sorry that I didn't turn. And then when he did finally make his left-hand turn, that's when I got behind him and stopped him. So because of all of that, seeing him go through an entire light cycle, seeing the phone in his hand while he was operating the motor vehicle is why he was issued the citation.
Thank you. Mr. Salah?
Okay, so the reason I didn't drive through the light, which is what I explained to him, the car has
cited for impeding, sir. You're
sorry,
not cited for impeding.
No, I know, but
about is the phone in your hand.
Okay, I don't. Well, he's saying that I didn't turn because I had the phone in my hand, and I'm explaining why I didn't turn. I didn't turn because the car has an automatic start-stop system, and when I went to push the gas, the car didn't go forward, so I had to push the automatic.
Mr. Salah, we're not here about not going when you could have. We're here about the infraction you're accused of using an electronic device while you're operating a car.
I don't recall that. Is there a dash cam or something that?
What don't you recall?
I don't recall being on the phone. What I recall was that what I was trying to explain to you. And I don't know how he would be able to see if I'm on the phone.
It's not. There's no evidentiary value to your statement what you don't know.
Yeah.
So that you don't know how an officer sees doesn't mean he doesn't see. It means you don't know something. That's not evidence.
Yeah, but he's basing his statement on the fact, if it's irrelevant that I didn't drive forward, why is that even in part of his testimony? He's saying I didn't.
Drew his attention to your car.
Is there? I would like to see. Is there a way that I could see a dash cam that shows that I was on the phone?
Sure, if you've got one.
When I called, they said I would have to take it to like a formal hearing in order to get the dash cam, in order to present that as evidence, because I can't show that to you.
You have not denied that you had the phone in your hand. Your testimony was you didn't recall.
Okay, so then I deny it until shown proof. I would like to see proof of that.
Well, I understand that you might like to see proof, but you are not the trier of fact, sir. The court is the trier of fact. The officer's testimony is uncontroverted. You were using the phone. You haven't said otherwise. You said you don't know. You don't recall. You are responsible as cited. The fine is $220. It needs to be paid. It can be paid online or by mail or at the courthouse counter.
So I'm not allowed to have a formal hearing for this?
You just had your hearing.
I thought this is an informal hearing where I
what you think, sir, but the bottom line is this hearing is over. You owe the money. It needs to be paid. I told you how to do it.
Can you repeat how to do it? Sorry.
Pay it online, by mail, or at the counter.